All right, here we go, man. We got Hidden Julez, singer, rapper, songwriter, model, international artist, professional cake decorator.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I did my research, yo. And then just found out she a tattoo artist also.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He did his
You
research.
know what I'm saying?
She about to do mine.
Word up, man. Next summer, be ready to do this back tat.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Be ready.
now.
Yeah, so appreciate y'all traveling. A little bit of traffic. I know that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I know that shit was crazy. But I appreciate the pull up though.
No, thank you for having me here.
Word. So recently you was in Cali, right?
I was in California in March, yeah.
How'd that go?
Oh, it was great. It was great.
Yeah?
NDA purposes, I can't really speak much on it. You trying. Damn. He was really doing his research.
Yo. I mean, well, how
like, yo, you was in Cali in March, right?
Yeah. I mean,
For what?
How was the experience though? California.
Nah, it was dope. It was real dope because I met a lot of celebrities there. I got to network with a lot of people there. Producers, you know, I'm still in contact with a lot of people from Cali, and a couple of my songs came from another producer out there. This is one of my main producers. His name is MoBass. He's my executive producer, so he's definitely been there from the beginning. But obviously, when you get deeper in the industry, you meet other people. Yeah. You know what I mean? I met photographers out there. There's one that me and him are like real cool. So, you know, it was dope. You know, it was real dope.
Yeah, that's dope though. And you performed the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
I did. Damn,
I saw that.
He did his research.
I did my research.
He sure did.
I definitely did the research.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? But how's that experience though?
Performing at the parade, I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it because it definitely put me in front of the biggest crowd I've ever been in front of. You know what I mean? It's not just like performing for a crowd of 50, 100, 200 people. That's thousands of people from everywhere. You got people come from out of state just to come to that parade. So to perform in front of them, in front of media and stuff, and then I got to have my kids across like right where the media was, and I heard them in the video cheering for me.
Oh yeah?
I actually got it on video, so like, and I pointed to them. If you really check out the video, you see me going like this because they scream "mommy." Fucking with me. I'm over here like, bro, I gotta fucking drive home. I'm gonna be like, so yeah, I don't smoke. I drink once in a while.
Yeah.
Kind of a good girl. Kind of ease up, and he want me to sound like that in a second.
I mean, I got a little drink in the bag too, just in case y'all.
Look,
you know what I'm saying,
I said I drink a little bit.
You know what I mean?
What's wrong with y'all?
Always ready.
Yeah, always ready. You know what I mean? And all right, so recently you performed in Philly.
I didn't.
Did you perform or?
No, I didn't get to perform in Philly.
Yeah.
What happened with Philly was I'm on an album with Selena Johnson.
Yeah.
Not everybody knows who Selena Johnson is, but as soon as they hear, oh, when it all falls
Classic.
down, that's when they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know who that is. You know, so I was on an album with her, and she invited me to the album release celebration. It was dope, and she's such an amazing person. Like Selena's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like a down-to-earth person. Like a lot of people like, yo, she looks mean and stuff. I'm like, motherfuckers, I look mean. You know, and then people get to know me and they're like, yo, you're like, you have such of a good soul. You know, and that's her as a person. And then her sister Celicia, which is also her manager, dope. Like, they're really kind-hearted people. And I'm grateful that I got introduced to her by Kane, you know, because it really did something for me. It pushed me to another level that I didn't think I could reach this fast. So it was amazing.
That was dope. And the crowd, you know, how was it? How was the crowd over there?
Oh, there's always a crowd.
Yeah.
There's always a crowd. And she was actually talking about me on stage. You know, she was talking about, you know,
I saw that.
I can't rap like Julez, you know. But she's just, that she made sure to give me my credit, you know, and I deeply, truly appreciate her for that.
Yeah. You just hit a little note just now.
But,
You know what I'm saying? She was just singing, yo, for real.
yeah, because a lot of people think I just use auto-tune. I could hit it, you know, a cappella.
Yeah.
My voice is different, but I definitely, I don't bullshit about what I do.
Yeah. So, let me hear something real quick.
Talk
You know what I'm saying? Yo, we straight into it.
I mean,
Bag it up.
back what up?
Something light.
I mean, My music is out. It's streaming everywhere. With all this smoke, I'm a little.
No, that's all right. That's all
Yes.
right.
What I like doing, I like spitting.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they be like, oh, you got such a beautiful voice. Wouldn't you rather do singing over rapping? I mean, I do both.
Yeah.
But when I really express myself, it's through rapping.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I know you just do poetry back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did my
Who
research.
sent
No.
you?
I did my research.
Like,
So
what?
sad.
I did my research.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I did poetry since I was little.
Yeah.
So that definitely helped me because I was the black sheep of my family. Like out of my siblings, I had the little sister, the only brother. I have another sister that's disabled. So they require the most attention.
Yeah.
And then I was just there. So I was just always the one, like, even always getting in trouble. I was always getting the blame, and I got so tired of, pleading myself, saying it wasn't me, that I just took it. So I was always quiet. I got quiet. And, that's just, I put my thoughts into poetry.
Yeah.
Everything I felt, all my feelings, it went into poetry. And that actually benefited me a lot because it turned me into a lyricist. So, I mean.
So when did you transfer over from poetry to actually rapping? Yeah.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, that's everybody's reaction. That's everybody's reaction.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
That's wild, yo. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn. So 2 years. What made you be like, fuck it?
Because, okay, so I started the singing or whatever, and my sister plays a big role in my singing because when I tell you this bitch could blow pipes, she's on, I'm not going to say she's Whitney because she's Valley. That's her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she got a beautiful voice. She was even on American Idol and everything. But she's best when it comes to, writing.
Yeah.
So she'll help me out when it comes to the R&B shit. Rapping, give me a pen and a paper, and I'm there for an hour, and I got a hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she helped me with the singing. And then I had a show, because I started off in Florida. And it happened after, I broke up with my kid's dad. So me and him was, together for a minute. Then I broke up, and I was just then we broke up, and I was just like, yo, I really want to get in tune into my music. Because when I was in school, I was always doing plays. I sang for my graduation, but I never rapped. Never. I was even, in a little group called Band from TV that I can't believe one of my daughter's teachers now tells me, he's like, yo, I still got your CD, right? I'm like, what?
Oh, that's crazy.
What? He told me this recently. I couldn't believe it. But it started in school with the singing or whatever. And then my first show, I did a singing thing, and I was just nervous. I was just like, ugh. I did my little first last cry song. And then it was a Halloween event, as a matter of fact, 2 years ago. And I was just like, what if I'm singing in the beginning and then I switch it up, kind of surprise people, Hidden Julez. I wanted to show something that I can do, but, people don't know about. So I'm just singing through more than half of the song. Then all of a sudden, boom, I jump into a verse with rap, and everybody was just like what? So that's when I was just like, oh, I'm actually pretty good at this.
Yeah.
So then I just started rapping from there, and I noticed I was like, yo, I'm actually a lot better at rapping than I am singing. I was like, let me try this. I started doing songs. I'm like, yo, they're liking this.
Yeah,
I'm like, I think this is it.
This is it.
So, yeah.
So what made you go with the name Hidden Julez?
Well, my cousin actually helped me with that. My cousin Angel. So shout out to my cousin Angel. He was my only. He's sorry for my family. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. But he's my favorite cousin. He is out of my god cousins. He's the only one. When I was a baby, I would get in trouble, and he came to my rescue.
A word?
He was always the one to pick me up. Till this day, he cracks jokes on me that people be like, yo, how do you don't get offended? I'm like, you should see who my family is. My dad and my cousins. Yeah. But he was the one that when I went through my breakup or whatever, I was going through it. I was, really depressed, and I needed to leave. I wanted a better life for myself. Yeah. And he would tell me, he's like, yo, Julez, you're so talented. And he's the one who always called me Julez. It was him. If he called me by my name, he's making fun of me. Yeah. You know what I mean? But he was like, you got to show these talents. If this is what you really want to do, we need to make sure we got a name that's going to pull people's attention. And he was like, yo, Hidden Julez. He's like, because you got so much hidden jewels. You got so much hidden talent. Hidden Julez, that's your name.
Yeah.
And I stuck with it. And so many people were like, yo, that's such a unique name. It's different. You know, so that's how I got my name.
Now that's dope, yo.
Dope.
Now, when you first decided to start rapping, like, was there anybody that criticized you for it?
My kid's dad, actually.
Yeah?
That motherfucker was like, he was like,
Yo.
he goes, you kind of sound like a Kids Bop character. It was just like, I listened to it, I was like, this nigga's right. He's right. I sounded very like, oh yeah, so we gonna do this and that. I was like, all right. Now I'm to the point where I'm on Selena's track talking about let me pose for a minute, pull the trunk, you know what?
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, let me just get the aggressive. They was like, Julez, throw some New York in there. I was like, say that, you know?
All that New York.
So it's just like with that, it was more like, all right, I didn't take it as offensive because I got backlash my whole life. So I was just like, let me just actually listen to what he's saying. And I started listening. I was like, yeah, I got to kind of toughen up a little bit, you know? And not toughen up in the sense that, you know, I have to be a mean person. I need to sound like a rapper, you know, and sound different. I don't want to sound like everybody else.
Yeah.
To me, nowadays, most rappers sound the same. Either that, or you can't understand what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah, everybody kind of sound the same. Yeah, you're right.
You know?
Yeah.
But I confidently say I'm a trendsetter. I want to be different. You hear every single one of my songs and not one of them sound the same.
Yeah.
But you know it's me. So.
Now, what got you out of your shell? Because I know, like, growing up,
I was shy.
you know, you hid your talents due to, you know what I'm saying, lack of confidence.
Yeah, and that's what it was. It was more of because my siblings got most of the attention.
Yeah.
So I thought that I wasn't good enough. I didn't think I was good because they got so much attention, which they didn't understand that because I never said anything. You know, and it wasn't a jealousy thing. I wish the best for everybody, you know?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I'm competing with myself because I want to be better than what I was yesterday. You know what I mean? But Kane actually told me, he was like, yeah, you got to kind of like pull that confidence out. You need to be more confident, you know? And I get that people, they love my music. Some do, some don't.
Yeah.
You know, but for the ones who do, you know, I guess is because I'm comfortable enough to show like how to be myself in front of them. They kind of helped me with that, you know, and I was scared before more of how people would think because of, you know, how I was treated. So because of how I was treated, I was just like, oh, what if they're not going to like me? What if they're not going to like my music? You know, so I was kind of scared. I was scared to show who I was. But after like really, really seeing people's reaction and how they felt about me and me as an artist and people who know me personally, knowing my personality, they're like, yo, Julez, you're real good. You know, and what I like to keep around me are people who aren't yes men. So, you know, if there's something that somebody doesn't like, you know, that what I respect about my producer, big time, is that he's not going to make me look stupid. You know what I mean? And if there's a certain way I feel and I tell him, he's not going to sit back and cry about it.
Yeah.
It's like he makes me a shitload of beats. There's beats like, ooh, he pissed me off with one. And he's laughing because he knows what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
he pissed me
you
the
off?
fuck off. Because you know the song Unstoppable. You did your homework, so I know you know the song Unstoppable.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
That beat is dope, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker had that as a throwaway.
A throwaway.
Yeah, a throwaway.
Oh, you wilding with that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you wilding.
So I was just like, bro, let me hear it. Because there's stuff that you may not like and people may not like, but if I like it and I turn it into a hit, fuck the people that don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You have to understand that this shit that you're definitely not gonna like, but I'm gonna love.
Yeah.
And you could turn like any song, if you really put your heart and dedication into something, you could turn anything into a hit. Because some people go for beats more than they go for lyrics.
Yeah.
But I can make both pop. That's just the type of person I am. And I'm not being cocky, I'm being confident. If I know something doesn't sound good, I'm gonna say it don't sound good.
Yeah.
But if I could turn, once I heard that shit, I was like, I like it because the thing with me is that I can make something sound different. You know what I mean? I like to make sure that each verse is different. and it's not. It's gonna pull people's attention. So yeah.
Now, a lot of people probably gonna be like, when you mention Kane, they probably gonna be like, yo, who the fuck? Who the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But you got the legendary Big Daddy Kane as a mentor. That's wild.
Yeah.
You know, I know everybody asks the same question, but I mean, how did it start? Yeah.
Mutual people that we know.
Yeah.
So somebody that he knows and I know, I had taken a picture with the person and they sent it over to him. And he was just like, oh, okay, whatever. You know what it is, what it is. Then somebody else sent a picture to him of me and that person. And he's like, why the fuck she keep popping up in my page? Who is she?
Yeah.
You know? And like I say nowadays, is everybody be like, oh, it's about who you know. It's about who wants to know about you.
Yeah.
So then after that, you know, he liked the video. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I don't get starstruck. But I'm like, him? Out of all people, he's what though? Like what?
Yeah.
So then I just pretty much wrote, I said, thank you for showing love. I appreciate it. And then I kept it pushing. You know what I mean? I'm not going to write a whole paragraph and you know, explain shit that's irrelevant. You know what I mean? So I did that. He responded back, you know, she's like, oh, no problem. You know, just showing love. You got good stuff. Then after that, we just started conversating, and that's how it came about. And then he invited me to one of his shows. I thought I was getting catfished. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that experience was different.
Yeah.
And it was funny at the same time. Like I told my best friend, I was like, bitch, if I say run, you better fucking run.
Yeah.
Like if you fall, you're on your own. So you better don't have 2 left feet today.
Then she fall, you leaving her.
Hell fucking yeah. That's my ride or die bitch right there. But what? I ain't dying.
Yeah.
Ride or
You
die.
agreed to come.
Die.
You ride or die.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta understand. If you riding with me and you fuck up, you dying.
Yeah.
I'm not that bitch in the movie that goes back for you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you straight up, that's me. But no, it was pretty cool though, that experience, because you know, it was scary. Especially that, like, you know, I don't ride with a lot of people. I keep my circle very limited.
Yeah.
As you can see, he knew him, and I was just like, oh yeah, that's right, I did introduce you to.
Yeah.
But you know, it's I don't like to expand too many people in my life because I noticed that having too many people could also be a downfall. Because you wouldn't really have people pushing you forward but pulling you back. And you don't notice it because you're so into trying to help everybody else, you forget about yourself.
Yeah.
You know, but Kane is definitely one who wants to see me win. And I'm truly grateful for him. Like, a lot of people, they don't really give him his flowers as much as it is deserved because he does things without people knowing. I've learned, like, listen, I've learned this man.
Yeah.
Okay, he's such a sweetheart. A sweetheart.
Yeah.
He's not a yes man, though. He's told me shit before that I'm like, he's not wrong. You know, he's not wrong. But he only wants the best for you, especially if he sees potential in you. You know, and I'm happy I met him. I really am. Like, God aligns stars for a reason. And sometimes, you know, people don't even know they're blocking their blessings. Because if I would have never, you know, went to these events and met these people and took a picture with them. Think about it. A picture landed me like in this position I'm in now. Yeah. You know? So I'm grateful, and I definitely want him to know that I'm grateful for him.
Now, having him as a mentor, like, what's like the best or most memorable piece of advice he gave you?
He gives me a lot of advice, man. This is hard. Yeah. Because every piece of advice he gives me, it's like I'm learning something new. So I can't really say I have a best advice. We talk all the time. So like when we do talk and it's about business and stuff, it's, you know, something positive and it's something that he's teaching me new. So I can't really say I have a best piece of advice because every piece of advice he gives me is a good piece. So, yeah.
Now, I know you attended the Big Daddy Kane High 97 tribute, right? To DJ Mr. C at Summer Jam. So that whole experience, I know it had to be crazy. First of all, it was like Summer Jam, but like, how was it?
It was cool. I mean, seeing a lot of these celebrities up close. Because you know how some people, they fan out and stuff, and it's just like, I didn't. And it was a good experience because him bringing me to that event kind of prepared me. I feel like he's doing this to prepare me for what I got going next. You know what I mean? Like kind of get ready, because this is what you're going to do. So everything he was doing, I had to do. You go through security, I have to go through security. You meet these people, you see me talking with these people, hey, this is Julez. You know, he does things to kind of throw me in front of them, because obviously he pulls an older crowd, so he can't really have me networking with his crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'll just see me side by side with him. But he puts me in positions where it's pretty much, all right, you want to be an independent artist? I'm going to show you what this is. You know, I'll put you in front of these people, you do the work. You know, so a lot of people, they think that he manages me. He doesn't manage me. He just shows me what step I should be taking to accelerate in my career. So that event firsthand, it was dope. Because there was somebody there who actually recognized me from Hot 97. He's like, Julez, what's up? I remember you performed for Hot 97.
Oh, word? Damn.
Yeah. And I was just like, he's like, oh, you don't remember me? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I meet so many people. He's like, nah, but I'm from Hot 97.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just like, I don't. I'm sorry. And I feel so bad. I don't want to tell people, yeah, and then they start asking me questions. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I got to see French Montana. He scared the shit out of me, though. I'm not gonna lie, because I felt like that man looked into my soul.
Why you say that?
I swear to God.
Why you say
think
that?
I'm lying? Like when we was walking, I'm fucking blind. Okay, I have glasses, but I don't wear them. You know, I should get contacts or something, but I'll forget to put them in. So I literally have them in my car, and I just leave them there. You know. So I was just like, is that French Montana? And I'm looking, I'm like, and I'm kind of probably looking like I'm giving flirting eyes and shit. I'm over here like, you know, trying to keep a straight face. So they probably thinking that I'm flirting or whatever. I wasn't. I was just trying to see if that was him. But then we locked eyes, and I was just like,
yeah, it's too late now. Too late now.
I looked away. I got scared.
Yeah.
I got scared, so I looked away. I was like, oh, no. I don't need those problems.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Then I seen Offset. Offset. I seen him. I seen Sexy Red. I seen Honey Baby, I think her name is.
Honey Baby, yeah.
She's dope.
Yeah, she's dope.
She's dope as fuck. I was side by side with DJ Enough, Funk Flex, Drewski. I was like next to all of them. And Ebro's hilarious.
Yeah.
He got in front of my camera, just started dancing in front of my camera. I was like, all right, you gotta chill. I'm trying to, get some back footage for him. But it was nice. Like I really, really, really enjoyed myself for that. Like it's hard to even get into Summer Jam. So to be on stage and be side by side with all these people, it's pretty cool.
You did a lot in 2 years. I mean, 2 years. It's
I performed
wild,
out the country. I performed in the Virgin Islands. I did a lot.
Now, out of everywhere you performed, like, what was your favorite spot?
I can't really say I have a favorite spot yet.
Yeah.
Honestly, because I don't feel like I got to the level where I want to be at to say it's a favorite spot. I feel like the coolest thing was traveling out the country. Like the Virgin Islands is a part of the U.S., but it's still overseas.
Yeah, it's still.
So performing there was pretty dope. I love a drunk crowd, man, because even if you fuck up, they're still jamming with you.
They're still,
That's one thing I've learned, that like if the people are drunk, man, if you fuck up, keep going, man, because they love you regardless. They're like, hell yeah, let's fuck up together, Like I fucked up, but you're fucked up, But that was a pretty dope experience. The flight back was like, what the fuck? There was a lot. That was, first of all, they booked me in a Spirit flight.
Spirit.
My spirit got left in the air when that shit dropped. Yo, that was the last time I've ever flew with Spirit.
Yeah, I would never fly Spirit. I would never do it.
I got
too many stories, man.
Unacceptable.
Yo, my plane dropped in midair. So
yeah, that's crazy. Like, what kind of planes they flying?
And I was like, Heavenly Father. Listen, I don't go to church, but I started praying.
Yeah,
I was on the plane like, God, this can't be it.
Yeah.
I don't want to die like this. I'm like, yo, this is my first show. This how you do with me? Like, for real, I got to die this way? Man, it was crazy, but I'm here.
Now, what would be like your dream location to perform?
In Paris.
Paris.
I want to perform the song "Let You Go" in Paris. The That's what I want to do. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I wanna. I'm gonna do it.
Now, why Paris though?
Because in the song, I'm talking about riding foreign cars in Paris and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I gotta definitely, I gotta speak that into existence because I want that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
I don't care if it takes 10 years. It takes people 10 years to get to the You see, this is why you can't put weed in front of me because I start getting dumbfounded. Forget what the fuck I was talking about. Get that shit away from me.
Shut up.
Nah, but to get where I'm at right now, it takes people a long time. I mean, you was even in shock just to know it only took me 2 years to get where I'm at.
That's a fact, yo. Yeah.
So I don't care if it takes me that long as I get there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm going to Paris. I got my passport, and it was because of Kane I got my passport.
Yeah, he told you to get it?
It was because I was procrastinating on it for a minute, and then he had an opportunity for me to go out with him out of the country, and I was just like, shit. This is where I fucked up, where I should have just did it, you know? And after that, I was like, Dad, I need to get my passport. He's like, let's go get your passport right now. So my dad helped me with that and stuff. So it was dope. And that's what pushed me to do that. So I'm like, now that I got my passport, I'm going everywhere.
You got to. You got to, man. I mean, you got to travel, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people afraid to travel, but
I love it. That's my
they
piece.
say all the money's overseas anyway.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to
what
go
they
to
say.
Jamaica.
Yeah?
For the food, though. I don't care
For the
about
food. Get some jerk chicken. Yo.
Man, I'm like a skinny fat ass, but I love me some food, man. My sister says that I'm a fat ass because she's the thin one and I'm the thicker one. And it used to be the opposite way around. I used to be 98 pounds soaking wet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I was tiny. And then I gained that weight.
Yeah?
All going to the right spot, so I'm not complaining.
But
Yeah,
what's your favorite type of food, though?
I mean, I love me some pizza. I'm from New York, you know what I mean?
Pizza does hit, though.
Pizza,
Yeah.
especially like even late night pizza,
Yeah.
you know. As for food, I'm Hispanic, so you know, rice is my thing. I like rice.
Yeah.
Oh, St. Kitts, man. I went to St. Kitts. They got the freshest seafood, man. I tried octopus out there.
Yeah?
I'm not really like, listen, I'm afraid to try everything, but I will do it. I tried it. It's so good.
Yeah, that shit.
I tried lobster. I like it.
Lobsters. You just, wait, hold on.
Wait,
You just now tried lobster?
Oh, God, here we go.
What the fuck?
Yo, you just now tried lobster.
She just now moving around the world, so
Yeah.
that's why.
I just tried lobster. I just tried octopus. Don't look at me like
And
that.
now you like it.
They got to put the camera on you when you look at me like that.
Yo, you know what's crazy, though? I tried, when I went to New Orleans, I tried alligator.
Oh, no, now you're pushing it. You see
Nah,
me doing that?
yo, that
Alligator
shit,
is rocking. You
that
know
shit
Fuck.
is good.
Y'all talking about me for trying some food that
Nah.
everybody eats, but let's go get a gator. No,
Nah,
fuck outta
listen,
here.
yo, listen.
Fuck out of here.
Nah, yo. That shit was good, man. Had the Cajun seasoning because I was
That
like,
shit.
I was like, yo, can I get a piece? I asked the waitress, like, can I get a piece? I'm from Jersey. I never tasted it. And then she was like, nah, you can't. They got to cook the whole thing. I was like, nah, forget it.
That's
but then
how they got me
the
too.
chef, he brought a whole platter on the house.
Whole platter, right.
I was like, yo, that shit was so good,
Slicing.
man. It's
It
like
was so tender, bro.
biting
You're
in the
nasty.
cloud. Nah, that shit was good.
Like
As fuck.
real shit. You know how to be like, yo, it tastes like chicken, nigga.
Fuck out of here.
yo,
Everything
that shit tastes like chicken.
Yeah, I'm dead ass.
What?
I'm dead ass. That shit is real.
Look, we got people in my life talking about gators fire.
That
Fuck
shit
out of
is
here.
good, yo. It is, man. That is one thing
I
you
tried
gotta experience.
calamari.
Calamari's good. Yeah, that shit's mad good.
Squid.
I'm not doing no
But I like octopus better because calamari, that shit you be chewing for 45 minutes.
Nah, see, it depends who
I'm
cooks
over
it,
here
though.
like,
It depends who cooks it.
I look like that little bubblegum thing that they,
always
those
say those
memes
type
that they
of
chew.
stories.
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to chew for the rest of my life. I always say
Right.
those type of stories. I don't mess with that.
Nah, it depends who cooks it. Like, you never ate paella, right?
Yeah, I had pie, yeah.
I tried what? I'm sorry.
Never had paella?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, man,
crazy.
listen.
Look,
Your
look, look,
people.
look, 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 look.
You don't know what it is.
That
Her
shit is
people,
good.
like-
What's my people? Puerto Rican?
Well, nah. Really, it's like,
I mean, it's a West Indian thing for real.
I mean,
but-
oh,
like
well,
I taste it from
Yeah.
Spain and like the Portuguese.
yeah, like that's still,
Around here, like
that
Portuguese,
still,
you know, heavy.
I told you I just started traveling. I haven't went to those places yet. I haven't
man.
tried it, so.
Y'all gotta pull up again. I'm gonna get a whole platter of paella. You gotta taste it.
It's really good.
What is it though? What type of meat?
It's like
is it?
seafood mixed with rice. It got the lobster.
Nah, y'all
it's like
tricking
a-
me into
nah,
some fucking
it's like
gator.
a-
Nah,
That's
yo.
what y'all
It's
trying
seafood
to do.
gumbo.
That shit is
really,
good.
like-
Yeah, that's what it
Like
is.
a
Seafood gumbo. That shit good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You don't rock with the sushi?
Sushi? I love me some shrimp
I'm about to
tempura.
say.
Yeah, or them California rolls.
I don't eat raw fish though.
That's light stuff.
I don't eat raw fish.
Nah, we talking about the real
Well, you just
stuff.
now start eating seafood anyway, though.
I mean, I love me some shrimp.
Yeah.
I could cook though. That's one thing I could do is I could throw down in the kitchen.
Yeah, we can get, like what?
Everything. Not
Talk
gator
shit.
though. Not no gator.
Got Annie up.
Yo.
I could cook. I'm a Hispanic person, so I
Yeah.
mean I can't speak Spanish.
Oh man, you
But
can't
I
speak
can-
Spanish, but you can cook.
Because I have a mother that could cook and a father that could cook. You fucking crazy. My parents were the parents that you don't leave the house until you eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, I was always, like I said, the black sheep. So I was quiet, but I always observed. Like, to me, my thing is observation is key. You know what I mean? So I always watched my mother in the kitchen cooking, you know? But I do things a little different than how she does it. But shit, everybody who tastes my food, like I got somebody who told me recently they never tasted baked chicken that tasted fried.
Wait, baked chicken that tasted fried?
Yeah, because you know how sometimes you bake chicken, it comes out dry?
Yeah.
That shit has so much, oh my God.
Damn.
This is why I'm single, because then these motherfuckers you know, they say, you know what they say. A way to a man's heart is what?
Yeah, through the
His stomach.
yeah, that's it.
Belly.
I ain't trying to feed none of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Stay hungry.
All right, so you talking about being single, you know what I'm saying? Cooking and shit. So for the
We're getting
dudes
into
watching,
this
like
conversation.
Open
for the
up
dudes
door.
watching, what type of guy like are you attracted to?
I've learned that I don't like young guys. I learned, and this is recent shit.
The mentality.
Yeah, that, and I don't like diseases either. These
Who the fuck like
motherfuckers,
diseases though?
niggas that like to fuck around a lot.
Yeah.
These young
yeah.
motherfuckers, all they see is a piece of pussy. They jumping on it like a jackrabbit in heat.
Yeah.
You know? So that's one thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm not taking care of no man.
Mm-hmm.
I've dealt with being a housewife for fucking years. And I'm not saying I need you to take care of me because I do my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I need to make sure that you got a good head on your shoulders. I don't need no fucking baby mama drama.
Yeah.
You know, no problems. Obviously, you gotta look good. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be the only. I can't even, you know.
Yeah.
Gotta walk around like
Yeah.
this is my boo thing right here.
Yeah, you gotta be
bitches,
proud of who
look,
you with. You
because
got to.
And that's me.
Yeah.
If you look good, I don't give a fuck. You know how some
Yeah.
people be like, oh, don't look at my man. Look at him. 'Cause
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
what? He
yeah,
coming
yeah,
back
yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not that jealous girl because people, and that's one thing, a man gotta understand that my career comes with attention.
Mm-hmm.
It could, like, and my thing, a lot of people tell me, they're like, oh, you know, your Instagram doesn't really show like how a lot of these females, they're half naked all the time. You know what I mean? I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that because a personality could really win somebody over.
Yeah.
You know? But if you see a little lingerie shoot here and there, it's gonna happen. You know,
course,
and
yeah.
if you look underneath my comments, there's a lot. You know, and they gotta learn that with me, you have to have trust. If you don't have that trust in me, then we can't be together. We can't. You have to be very well kept too. And have
There's a
a
lot
car.
of dirty ass niggas out here.
And have a car. And
Have a car?
You have to have a car.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of New Yorkers that don't got no fucking whip.
You know why though?
Yeah.
You know why though you have to have a car? Cause I'm trying to finally fucking be the passenger princess, okay? I'm not driving no nigga around.
Let them drive your shit.
Hell no. Do I let anybody drive my car? What?
Get you and Jody.
No.
No.
Hell no. For
Yo.
what?
Jody
For
is
what?
crazy.
Nah. That motherfucker gotta drive me around. Nah, and like I'm not trying to say I have high standards because I
Yeah.
really don't.
But you
I'm
gotta
not
have some type of standards, yeah.
materialistic. I am not materialistic because if you're a good person, you treat me good, I'm happy with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not about what you could provide for me because I could provide for myself. A gift here and there, yeah, I love it because I'm a giver as well.
Yeah.
But you know, have respect for me because I'm a loyal person. One thing I don't break is my loyalty. And people think because, you know, oh, I could somewhat have a sex appeal, whatever, I'm like this, I'm fucking with this one, I'm fucking with that one. No, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm keeping myself until I'm happy with a person and I'm gonna be secure with them. You know, I'm not trying to say, oh, marry me.
Yeah.
Because shit, I feel like marriage is just a piece of paper. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I would love to walk down the aisle one day. You know, I would love that. I would absolutely love that shit. But, you know, if it's just for the look, I don't want it. I want to make sure that you're genuine. You treat me good. We reciprocate the same energy to each other because energy is strong.
Yeah,
you know, if you're having a bad day and, you know, I'm having a great day and I'm trying to help you and you keep, you know, giving the attitude and this, that, and the third, it's going to eventually feed off to me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be like, all right, fuck this nigga. I don't want to be around him.
Yeah, the negativity, that shit is ass.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong. Everybody has their bad days.
Yeah,
you know,
but
we're all human or whatever. But, you know, I just want somebody who's going to help me better from that rather than pull me down and just, oh, fuck this bitch and her misery. You know, because like I said, we all human. But yeah, my standards are where I got to make sure that you can make me smile.
Yeah, that's it.
I had too many sad days. I don't need no more of them.
Yeah, nah, yeah. Now, you became a mother at an early age, right? So
I did.
how did it change you? Well, of course, you had to woman up, of course.
Like I said, I didn't really have, I mean, I grew up in a house. But I was just explaining to somebody today, like, even though I was in a house, that doesn't always mean there's a happy home. You know?
That's a fact.
And just because I was in a house doesn't mean there wasn't problems in there.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I was a black sheep. I felt like, damn, you know, I would never treat my kids the way I'm getting treated. I would never want them to feel this way. My kids are assholes. I say it all the time. My kids are fucking assholes. Like, but you know what somebody told me? They was like, the apple don't fall far from the tree. And I was like, you know what? You're right.
Damn. Yeah.
You're right. Because I'm like, the way I am with my dad, I don't know if you've seen the videos, me and my dad, like, that's my day one right there.
Yeah.
My daughter is with me. Like, I have videos in my phone that I haven't posted. I don't like to post videos of my kids or pictures of my kids. I only throw it in, like, my close friends because people are fucking weird.
No, you're right.
I will law-abiding citizen a motherfucker for my kids.
Yeah.
When it comes to
I
that
love
shit.
that movie.
Yeah.
I love
So
that
you know
movie.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Cutting eyelids and all that shit. Write it down, bitches, because I will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm doing this, and I even explained to my kids recently. I said, there's going to be times I have to travel, you know, and I'm away for a little bit, but it's not because I want to do it just all for fun. I want to make sure you guys don't have to break your back working the way I had to get to this level. You know what I mean? That's just, I want to make sure that I can always see a smile on my kid's face before they go to bed, you know? So they're my life, and I ain't trying to be 40 with a fucking bottle in my hand.
Yeah.
You know, I see people, oh, I just haven't had the right girl yet. Sucks for you, because it ain't going to be me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit. That's just like, and I mean, I'm not talking for everybody, because some people, God forgive me. I need to say it like that. Like, sucks for you, because some people, like my cousin, one of my cousins, she couldn't have her first kid until she was, I think, like 35. And I'm like, God damn.
Yeah. It'd be like
That
sometimes.
sucks, you know. But she didn't want a career, you know what I mean. And that's what she wanted. So, you know, God bless my niece, God bless my nephew, whatever. So, I mean, that's her. Me, they said I wasn't supposed to have kids because I had lead poisoning when I was younger. So I was all fucked up. Listen,
You was eating paint off the wall and shit.
exactly. I was a little fat ass.
Yeah.
You see, I was fat since
You
I
know
was
what I'm saying?
younger.
That lead poison, yeah.
Yeah, I was chipping. But nah, they I had my kids. I had my first daughter when I was 18. And then I'm not even gonna say my kids, because they're gonna be like, how many? Don't ask that question. Okay?
Yeah.
So I had my first when I was 18, but I had money put away for my kids, you know what I mean? And then, you know, me and my kid's dad, we separated, but when it comes to, you know, him providing for his kids, he's there.
Yeah.
So I would never bad talk my kid's father, because, you know, he's available for his children. That's one. That motherfucker looks for his kids.
Yeah.
And I always, one thing I always say, I'm like, yo, y'all bitches are stupid that say you can't see your kids. You must not want freedom.
I
I
never got that shit, yeah.
I love my free time. You want your kids? Here. You need me to pack the bag? Do you need me to? Because I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand that. If the father's willing to be there around,
Yeah.
you don't be there. The only thing I asked him was like, listen, I don't give a fuck who you date, who you fuck with. Just make sure you're secure with that person because I don't want you introducing my kids to different people.
Yeah.
And I will do the same for you. You know what I mean? We have a mutual amount of respect for each other. So, you know, that's that. But, I mean, I always did what I had to do as a parent. I never wanted, like, there's times that I've struggled. You know, I went through homelessness and everything.
Yeah.
But homelessness, not in a sense of like I'm sleeping on the streets. I was in a shelter. And I kind of give it to my oldest daughter, Trinity.
Yeah.
Because she was there to witness everything. And I remember there was one time, and this is how I knew she was going to be a little singer, because my daughter sings too, and she got a beautiful voice.
Yes, she does.
And I was just like low on my money, and I was living in Florida. Florida's hard, man. Florida's hard as fuck, especially if you're used to living in the city and making money.
Yeah, shit's spread out too.
To me, it's more of people who want to retire or go on vacation. That's just my opinion. I can't, or if you just grow up out there and that's your type of vibe, but I already grew up in the city. I'm used to fast paced and making a good amount of money. So I think I needed to pay a bill if I wasn't mistaken, and I didn't have enough for it. So I was like, all right, I had to sell my tattoo equipment. And that's what I was, making my money with. But that bill, it's sell your equipment or get your lights cut off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In Florida, if you got your AC off, you're dead.
You're
fucking dead.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So we went to the pawn shop. I sold it, and I'm just sitting there. And I'm just sitting at the curb. And I don't like to cry in front of my kids. I don't. But, it bothered me. So then my daughter, she's only 2 at the time. So she doesn't really comprehend what's going on. But she's seen that I was sad. So she came up to me. She goes, "Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right." And when she started singing, I was like, "Come here." Yeah. I started crying. I'm like, damn. Even though it doesn't affect her because she doesn't know, she still see me sad and try to make me happy. That's why I give it to my oldest daughter, because through my struggles, she was there. And even to this day, I always tell her, I'm like, don't ever feel like watching your siblings or doing a favor for your siblings is your job, because it's not. That is not your job. I hate when parents make their, oh, you're the oldest, you have to. No, it's good to set an example because they look up to you, but that's not your job.
Yeah.
You're not a parent, and I would never put my kids in that position. But I try to make sure that my kids are good by the time they reach an adult age.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm kind of happy that I was, a young parent, but I have a different mindset than what my parents did. From when I had them, I was like, you're not gonna go through this. That's it. I'm gonna make sure of it. If I have to, there's been times I've missed meals just to make sure my kids eat. Yeah. But that's just the type of parent I eat. I am.
Yeah.
Nigga, move this weed. I'm thinking about food. Didn't I say in the car, I'm hungry? But yeah, I'm happy I have my kids young because I don't have to, I don't have to worry about being a parent at an older age. And I was even telling my friend Jay, I was like, a lot of people be like, oh, but some guys hear you with kids and stuff, and they don't get intimidated. I said, they ain't looking for daddy, I am. like what?
Yeah.
They got that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I make the best of life because life is short and it's definitely not promised.
Yeah, that's a fact. So. Now, growing up, how important was music in the house? Did you play a lot of music?
Yo.
Yeah.
Once I heard music playing when I was sleeping, I was like, oh, mama's cleaning.
Yeah.
She had that bachata shit going on. Then I heard the house music, the freestyle shit. Get him in the beat, but my heart, get him in the. I was like, oh, mama's up. And then you smell the Clorox mad strong and shit. That's why I got OCD. That bitch traumatized me. What? But yeah, no. Music was always important in my house. Always. My mom just told me the other day. She's like, I got this subwoofer for you for when you move into your house. It's surround sound. I was like, say that. Free is for me. And my mom, listen, my mother, this woman, she drives me insane because she buys the most stupidest, expensive shit ever. She has movie theater couches in her living room, and her living room is maybe a quarter of this size. you know, the houses in New York, they're like lunch boxes, the apartments, you know what I mean? You spend $7,000 on a room this big. But yeah, she
Making
had
the
that.
best of her surroundings. That's what she
Bro, talk about claustrophobia.
Yeah.
Get that shit. Why do you think I'm moving right now?
Yeah.
I'm like, I need a bigger spot.
Your parents ain't never talk about moving out of New York?
My parents?
Yeah.
My mom talks about moving every other week, but she don't even drive. She just drives me crazy. You know, but my dad, he's stuck.
Yeah.
I've even told my dad, move in with me. I'm not with nobody, you know what I mean? Move in with me. I don't care about, I said, the only thing you're going to have to accept is when I want to have my days, when I have my girls over and I want to have a little drink, you know, just accept it. He's like, no, I don't like to live with nobody. All right. That's like trying to get an old person out the hood. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They stuck. They not moving.
Yeah. Now you mentioned like writing your own music. Like how important is that for you as an artist?
It's very important. I mean, I just started calming down with that because sometimes other people's help can benefit you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my sister, like I was saying, she has great music. You know what I mean? And I try to tell her, I be like, yo, you could write for mad people. I could get you money. Like, yo, you write really good music. And she's like, no, but I'm only writing for you. No, bitch. Stop saying that shit. Stop telling people that shit. Like, she won't write for nobody else but me. But that's only for, like, the R&B or, like, certain pop songs. You know what I mean? But when it comes to writing raps, the reason why I like to write for myself is because I'm unique. I like to make, like, the double entendres. And Kane taught me about making, like, the triple and quadruple ones and whatever. So my flow is different than a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, I could do really, really fast rap, you know, on some Busta Rhymes shit.
A word?
Yeah.
So you gonna do that next?
Absolutely not. Not here.
Nice try.
Got him. Hidden Julez, baby. You gotta wait on that one.
Yo, that's crazy.
No, I actually have something that you remember the beat that you sent me and that I was like,
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying my best because I was thinking whether I wanted to do a mixtape or an album, and more than 2 people already told me, they're like, yo, all those beats are yours. Do an album instead of a mixtape.
Yeah.
Because even he was telling me, you know, and it's true, I do a lot of like freestyles on other people's beats. I can't put those out, so might as well use that. He told me, he's like, use that for promotion, you know, promote it while you're getting the album out.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know, that's smart thinking, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
No, that's true. Now, the song Brooklyn Rock, like, what's behind that?
We're not gonna talk about that.
Nah? All right. I'm gonna skip it.
It's a good song. I mean,
It is.
It's a great song. All right, so the song was about somebody. But me and that somebody fixed our problems. You know, you grow up and you just, you know, the only reason why I fix my problems with that person is because I'm very close to that person. But other than that, like, other people, my other diss tracks, fuck all of you. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't care. That's one thing about me. If you fuck up with me, I'm to the point in my life. If you fuck up with me now, that's it, I'm done. I don't have time to argue with you. I have a shitload of stuff on you.
Yeah.
But I'm just waiting, like, if you listen to the song Houdini, I say in the track, I say, you know, I save it for a diss when you try and come for me. So I'm giving you your time. The second I start hearing shit is coming out. And if you feel like it's about you, then tie the lace, bitch, because it's about you.
Oh, yeah. Kendrick Lamar. You got that shit ready?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
You should see my list. I'm waiting. Oh, I'm waiting. Like, I'm a sweetheart. Don't get me wrong. I'm a sweet person. I'm very nice. It's just there's always a bad side of that nice person, you know, and just I don't like people to take it out of me because I'm kind of like an explosion. It's hard to put the fire out.
Yeah.
You know? Just don't fuck with my kids.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You fuck with my kids, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. As it should be.
Not everybody really thinks like that. They be like, oh, leave it alone. Not me.
Nope. What's your horoscope? What's your sign?
Here we go. I'm waiting for I'm waiting for this now.
Yeah.
I'm an Aquarius.
Aquarius. Now, do you believe in horoscopes?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what do you feel about like being an Aquarius? Like, it's spot on.
I mean, we're independent people. We're very loyal.
Yeah.
Very loyal. Very, very loyal. Look with the smoke again. I'm about to start talking about food in a second. But not. I never really started looking deep into horoscopes until like maybe a year ago. Because like my best friend, she's a Gemini. My sister, she's a Libra. And those are the signs that are all compatible with each other and we're the closest.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, maybe this shit is true. You know? So I really...
She's good with Leo, too.
Yes, Leo. Yo, I gotta tell you a story, bro. After we leave, I gotta tell you the tea. But no,
I hate that T-shirt.
because he's always prepared but not prepared for my shit. But he tolerates me.
Yeah.
One sign that is like you gotta love and hate them at the same time is a fucking Pisces, man.
A Pisces?
Yeah.
What is it about the Pisces?
Some. I'm not gonna say all.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say all.
Yeah.
Because I'm about to get people hating this shit in a minute. You know what? Nah, some Pisces, they just think that like, oh, like I'm that shit. Like, no, you smell like shit. Calm down. Relax. You know, but then some are very loving. Some are very, and that's one thing about them. Pisces are lovers. Mm-hmm. They will treat you good. They're givers. That I know for sure. They'll definitely treat you good. But yeah, like Virgo, I attract Virgos. Leos, I attract a lot. Geminis, it's my girls, and Libras for sure. Yeah. Sagittarius too, but I call them Sagittarius.
Yeah, Sagittarius is
Man, oh man.
I don't know. They could switch it up at any moment.
Oh man, oh man.
Any moment.
Yeah, I'm putting my son in boxing because he's a Sagittarius.
Yeah.
That kid lost a fucking tooth, a head cracked open.
Damn.
Yeah, this is all before 5.
He lost a tooth?
Yeah, he jumped off the fucking bed thinking he was Spider-Man.
Oh, damn. That'll do it.
Yeah, it's him. He's gonna be the death of me. It's gonna be that kid. It's gonna be him. I always tell him I'll have to put you in a fucking bubble or some shit because you're fucking me up big time. But nah, I mean, it's my kid. You know, cancer's a baby cries. Yeah, why? Who did that? Which one of y'all did that? I'm just hearing it on the mic. Which one of y'all did it? Nah, I mean, I don't judge, but I judge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody always got a good side of them, but there's some people that just, misery loves company.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Now, is it true that you actually chose to, you turned down signing with a label to remain independent?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they wanted me to enhance my body.
You serious?
No injections.
Yeah. He wanted me to, and at the time, I was like 98 pounds soaking wet. But with me being thin, I still had a body shape.
Yeah.
So people were thinking that my photos on my Instagram were filtered. And I'm like, no, motherfucker, that's me. I'm little with a butt. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got a little mini peach. It's a baby. I was like the Macintosh apples, you know, the little small ones. You know what I mean? But like, I mean, I had a body, but no. How the hell you know this shit?
Come on, man. Yo.
Like,
come on.
What the
Did the
research?
homework.
Like him.
Homework,
He's good.
Yeah, he proved
research.
it.
Yeah.
Like
Nah,
8 for 8 right now.
Right. I can't wait to hear the next question. Shit. Nah, but he's actually a faint, like, and when I tell you, if I could really put people on blast on some Diddy shit, I have a list, man. I have a fucking list of people that they really tried it with me. And I just walk with, that's why I'm now looking for management, because it's getting to the point where, okay, Jules, you know, you need the help now, because it's becoming overwhelming where people are starting to recognize who I am. Yeah. You know, so I don't want to make the wrong decision not knowing, you know, because having a manager that's experienced would know better to tell me, hey, Jules, this isn't the right move. Yeah. You know, so yeah, that's why I've turned down a lot of shit. It's scary. The industry gets scary.
I mean, how did they even approach you with that? Like.
First I was just like, wait a second, why does this person look familiar? So then I was just like, okay, that's where this person is from. I don't want to say no names because I just...
Yeah, I get it.
When it comes to the light, it comes to the light. But he just, I guess, found me on Instagram, and he was just like, yo, your shit is dope. The conversation started off like, oh, my shit is dope. Still hasn't followed me. But like, and I usually don't go into my DMs, you know what I mean? But I was just like, all right, let me see, because I see the verification, and this is before people were buying verification signs.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, whatever. This is somebody legit, you know, and I know who this person is. And it was more like, okay, you know, your music is dope. You know, it'll be great if you be like this. I would love to work with you, but I would like for you to get your body enhanced. He's like, you could do it the organic way. You could do it this way. So I'm just letting him talk. You know what I mean? You sometimes, what Kane taught me is that you let people talk because they teach you how full of shit they are.
Yeah, the more they talk, the more full of shit. Yeah.
And then that's like a lot of people, they meet me at events, and the whole time I'm like this, and they're like, oh, she looks mean. I'm not mean. I'm just observing you motherfuckers. I got to see which one of you are fake and which one of you aren't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he just started like, you know, you could get your body enhanced, you could do this, you could do that, you could take a picture from side, just take a picture in lingerie from the side, and then do it. And I'm just like, so I hit him with one long ass paragraph, pretty much telling him, listen, this whole time you asked me one thing about my music. You haven't added me on here since you want to work with me, and you just been asking me for pictures. I don't mind if you're asking me for pictures, like for dimension and stuff, like for outfits or whatever, you know, for you to help me out, stylists, all that shit. But you're asking me for pictures of me half naked and unfiltered photos? The hell you think you're going to do, sell my body in the black market? Because it ain't going to happen with me. I'm not an idiot. I was born at night, but not last night. You know what I mean? So I just pretty much told him all of that. And after that, he just left it unseen. And he never answered after that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. But nah, the next question I have, right, is I don't know if you want to speak about it, but you battled cancer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. That was like one of the hardest years of my life. And that's what really made me appreciate life more. Because and that's why I always tell people, you know, life is not promised, you know. Because even through dealing with it, you know, I was still pursuing my career, but I was scared to tell everybody. And everybody's like, oh, well, not everybody, certain people who knew, they was like, oh, you should tell your story. You should tell your story. And I'm like, yo. And all I'm thinking in my head, which I didn't tell them, I'm like, why am I going to tell people this? Who's going to want to invest in an artist that can potentially die? You know what I mean? Right now it's like a 50-50 chance. She can make it or she could pass.
Yeah.
So I didn't really want to say anything, but I kind of regret that I did in a way, because I now see that people see it as an inspiration. Like, yo, she's sick and she's still going. You know, and a lot of people ask me about this ring. They be like, oh, was that a marriage ring? I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking marriage ring that I'm wearing around my neck and on my finger. Yeah. My man died. You know? I was like, no, my father gave me this ring, and if you look into it, there's a sign that just keeps going. It wraps around the entire ring. It's like an infinity sign. So it just keeps going, and my dad gave this to me. As a matter of fact, my dad gave this to me the day that I met you. The day I met you, my dad gave this to me. And I never took it off because he told me, he was like, no matter what happens, and I didn't even know I was sick. Yeah. He's like, no matter what happens, you keep going. You don't stop. And I never took it off.
And did you find out, like, while you was in Florida?
No. So that was another reason why I had left Florida, because I was feeling sick, but like the pains that I was getting in my stomach, it was crazy. And Florida's not like New York. New York, you could go into the Medicaid office, you know, and tell them, listen, I need some type of insurance, you know, and get it. Florida, no, your co-pays are crazy. You know how much I was paying to go see a doctor? I even like it was $25 just to get inside the door, $400 to visit the doctor. You know what I mean? Imagine getting an MRI. I was like, fuck that. I don't even want to go get a diagnosis. Yeah. So it got to the point that like I couldn't afford to go see a doctor. So then I was like, that's why I said like in Florida I was struggling. Yeah. But the pain was so bad. And I was just like, I would wake up during the middle of the night. Like, have you ever swallowed a piece of ice or a chip and it goes down slowly, but like that sharp pain? Yeah. Imagine feeling that for hours throughout the entire night. And then you have to get up at 3:30 in the morning to go to work. Imagine that. And that was happening for a long time, like a really, really long time. So I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, I got to go back home, man. I got to go back to New York because I'm going to die out here. Something's wrong. And then every time I went to a doctor's, they was like, oh, no, it's acid reflux. It's acid reflux. Because I felt it up here. And no, it ended up being in my intestines. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, what your guys' diagnosis was completely wrong. You know, they don't really look into shit. I was just going to hospitals because the hospital, they can't decline you a visit. But in hospitals, they don't really look into it the way like a gastroenterologist would.
Yeah, unless you like request it, right?
Right,
yeah.
right. So it's when I got back to New York that they figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
But they just, I'll never forget that call. I was in a shelter, and this is when I used to smoke at the time. So I was sitting in I was smoking. I wasn't supposed to be smoking in there, but I was stressed. I was stressed. So I was sitting in the bathroom by the window, but I had like a little fan because I'm a nail tech. So I had my little fan pointing out the window, and then I'm just like, trying to make sure nobody's at the door. You know, the kids were in school, so you know I'm big on that smoking in the house shit. But you know, so I got the call, and I was on the phone with somebody, as a matter of fact, and I was like, hold on, my doctor's calling. So then he called me. He's like, hey, so I got the results back. I told you if it was something I see, I'm gonna call you rather than you coming in. He's like, but they found cancer in your blood cells and stuff, and it's through the stomach. And I was just like, okay, I'll call you back. And I just broke down. I just broke down and started crying. And I was just like, damn, yo, I'm going to fucking die, man. I'm going to leave the kids in this world, this fucked up world by themselves, you know? And it just, like, I felt like it turned my life around. And I became very bitter. That I was like, I even had to ask God for forgiveness. Because I'm not a religious person. I'm very spiritual. But not on that fucking Santa Day. God forgive me. I don't know. I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad, but this is the way I am as a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not big on that saints, and I just pray to God when I'm alone because I feel like I'm best with God when I'm alone. So I was just, you know, talking to God and asking him for forgiveness because I was like, I stopped believing that there was a God.
Yeah.
Because I was like, damn, yo, I got so much shit headed for me. I got my career. I'm trying to do this for the kids. I'm trying to get a house, you know. I want to do all this, and now I gotta go. You know, I felt like everything was unfair. Like my whole life was unfair. You know, so I became very bitter. That's when all my diss tracks started coming out, though. I'm not gonna lie. I noticed when I'm mad,
That's
my
when the
music
hardest shit came out.
Yeah. My music be great when I'm mad. But I got through it. You know, I went through shows feeling like shit. You know, people offer me drinks. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm driving. Bullshit. I was feeling like shit. But I got through it. And I'm here now, you know. I definitely changed my diet a lot. I started trying new foods that's better. I work at the gym. Yeah. But when I can get a chance to, I'm there working out, and I'm even doing it at home too. So, I mean, yeah, health is very important because a lot of people kind of take advantage of their health, not realizing how much it's important to you. Yeah. Until you're at that peak where you're just like, fuck, man, I should have did this a long time ago. Yeah,
or that fried chicken. I should have. Yeah.
Man.
Low.
You know what I mean? Like,
haven't had a good piece of fried chicken in a minute.
You serious?
Yeah, I've been baking my chicken. I bake a lot of my foods now.
You want some fried chicken after this?
Fuck the both of you, man. At this point, I'm coming.
Good number of chicken shacks out here, boy.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, man. Yo.
I told you, somebody told me, they was like, yo, I never had chicken that was baked that tastes fried. I'm like, yeah, because I'm that one. You talking your shit. When that time you came to the crib to help me with that fucking song, you was eating them ribs like it was no tomorrow.
Oh, word.
Baked chicken tastes like fried chicken. That's a totally different thing.
Oh, man.
Yo. Nah, so, all right. So, on a lighthearted note, like, what kind of music you got on a playlist? Who do you think is dope right now?
We talking about these new artists? I ain't trying to offend nobody because word spreads like cancer. Listen. Yeah. Everything is all over the place now. Like, everything is about sexy drill. I mean, my friend Jay just told me, he's like, yo, I think you will fuck some drill up. I'm trying not to do it because I don't want to be like everybody else. I know I can come. He's like, yo, you could come out with a hit drill. So I'm thinking.
You might put a little twist to it, though.
Exactly.
A little twist.
Exactly. He's look. He's over there like, yes, let's do this.
Because I heard her on some Jersey Club.
Huh? Oh. I'm like, wait, which one? The newest Like You, right? That I actually did with one of the other artists that I work with, Stoney. Uh-huh. Yeah. He actually produced the beat for Fall in Love. So he's a dope producer too. But I I don't know what he's doing now, if he's just doing the music producing, but he's pretty dope. So shout out Stoney. Yeah, that one I did it different too. Like I went from singing to rapping on that one too.
That one was hard though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm really right now. I kind of like I'm at my pop era, like pop rap.
Yeah.
So I noticed like I like to do a lot of that too.
Yeah.
But this drill, it all sounds the same.
Yeah, for the most
And
part.
everybody's like, this is the dance everybody's doing. It's like that's what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
As soon as you know how many performances, it pisses me off. You know how many performances I go to and I'm just standing like this because I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say I'm the best artist. Shit, there's a shitload of artists on crazy higher levels than me, and but I want somebody to impress me.
Yeah.
I want you to impress me. You know, but if you're doing the same thing like everybody else and you claiming, oh, I'm the best artist. No, you're not. You're the same artist. It is what it is. You know, so I'm not going to say drill is what's the best one because it's out now. It's a trend. Trends come and go. Think about it. A lot of the artists or the celebrities now are using samples from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
So it may not be that it's coming back, but it's coming back. You know,
that's true.
So.
That's true. Now, like, has there ever been a time that you had a performance and you were like, damn, like I fucked up? Or it just didn't go as planned?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to perform for a float, and it wasn't because of me. The sound system fucked up. So we went through the whole entire float with no music. You know how embarrassing that was? I was just like, I feel like fucking Queen Elizabeth and shit. You know what I'm talking about because y'all was both there. You know what I mean? There was one performance where my voice cracked, but nobody noticed. And that's when, but that was because of it was right before I found out I had cancer.
Oh.
Because I was having like sleepless nights. I wasn't really taking care of myself. So like I was even straining my voice. That's when I stopped smoking because I was smoking. You know, I even stopped. I was like, damn, yo, this shit's gonna fuck me up. Because I don't have like the softest voice. I have like a kind of like a raspy-ish kind of voice. Yeah. But I could switch my voice. That's the crazy part. Like when it comes to music and stuff, people were like, wait, who's singing on your track? I'm like, me. You know, there was one time that I performed and I noticed that a lot of people didn't. And I noticed that. I was like, yo, that's where I fucked up right there. And I listened to the recording, you know what I mean? But even if you mess up, you got to keep going. You can't show you fucked up because that's when you know you're not ready.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, who would be your, who would you want to collab with?
I'm trying to push Kane to get on the track. Kane, I want Kane to get on the track with me. Kane, Big Daddy Kane. Now, that'll eventually happen. I feel like it will. I need to be at that right level. Yeah. You know what I mean? As for a newer artist, I would like to go on a track with Lola Brooks.
Lola Brooks? Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah. Her, only because, I mean, I'm not going to say it's only because she's from Brooklyn. Because she's okay. Shit, I'll go crazy if I get on a track with Eminem. Like, what?
Oh, with M?
Eminem.
Yeah.
Absolutely. A lot of people, they be like, oh, Eminem ain't it. You out of your fucking mind.
Yeah, they wildin'.
Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Like, Eminem is crazy. How
blasphemy.
Like, what the entendres he does. It's unreal. It's unreal. And I used to love his shit. Like, my brother had all his shit. So I would just be there chilling. Like, me and my brother were close in age. We're a year apart. So, like, I was always around him. And he had, like, the Biggie album. He had the Eminem album. He had all of them. So I was just always listening. And I was just like, damn, I like it. And that's another thing that inspired me, a lot of Eminem's music. You know, I knew his shit word for word as a little girl, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I would definitely love Eminem.
That's your favorite artist?
I wouldn't really say I have a favorite artist just because of how versatile I am. I like different genres.
All right, that makes sense, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can't really say, because if if it was something where I'm stuck on hip hop, you know what I mean? I'll have a favorite hip hop artist. But I like different ones. I like a bunch of different ones, so I can't really say I have a favorite.
So you would do a song with like Taylor Swift?
You know what? I can't say I look forward to doing something with her.
Yeah.
But if it happens, I can make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was out of the ballpark. Like, what? Taylor Swift. Did you see my face when you said that? I'm like,
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm like, okay.
Yo. Nah, like, where do you feel like you get the most love at?
The Bronx.
The Bronx?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not from the Bronx, and I talk so much shit about them all the time, but just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
But the Bronx shows me love. And I talk my shit because that's a Brooklyn and Bronx beef. It's like we love and hate each other. You know what I mean? Because you can hate the shit out of somebody in the Bronx, but if you go there, I get love in the Bronx all the time. I feel like they show me a lot more love in the Bronx than in Brooklyn, to be honest with you. Yeah. You said,
No, I said,
Why? Why? That sounded like type of shit. Like what?
So you don't feel like Brooklyn shows love?
I don't think I performed enough in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I had like 1 or 2 shows in Brooklyn. It was in Mesro Street and that like it was a nice stage and everything, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Maybe like a harder crowd, right?
It was a good crowd. It was one inside and one out, and they definitely showed me love. Yeah.
That's dope. The Bronx. Yeah.
The damn Bronx.
The last borough to get gentrified.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I think the rats fucked that up for everybody. It's because like, I stayed in the Bronx for like 6 months one time. And that's all it took. I couldn't even do a full year. There was a fucking, I remember I was walking with my daughters, and my daughters, they're back-to-back in age. And the Bronx is all hills.
Yeah.
It's all hills.
Yeah, I used to live on a hill in the Bronx.
I thought a dog ran into my stroller. It was a fucking rat. It was a rat.
Nah, I believe it because
I let the carriage go. I was like the babies.
Nah, I believe it. Yo, in the Bronx is where I saw a rat chasing a cat.
I'm not surprised.
You know?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Like I was running, like when we was in Philly.
the other day,
I wasn't acting stupid. I was scared for my life. Those fucking rats were like this. So, and I'm just like, and I'm in heels and stilettos at that. I'm a sneaker girl.
Yeah.
I have my heels. I have my feminine moments, but I am a sneaker girl. And
Oh, these gnats. Yeah, these gnats be wild.
so I'm big on bugs, rats, roaches, as you see. So there was a rat, and I peeped it. I'm blind, but I see a rat.
In Philly?
Yeah, it was behind, because where we parked, it was like a parking lot, and there was a big dumpster on the side. But it's brick roads. So I'm over there looking like an idiot trying to run and shit. I'm like, fuck this, I'm going on my tippy toes.
Crazy.
And he's like, would you calm the fuck down? I'm like, no.
Hell down.
That experience when that rat, all it took was that one rat to jump and hit the carriage. Like, they got balls, so no.
Nah, I'm glad you mentioned that, though.
She was moving like she wasn't from New York and never seen a rat before.
Nah, but see, a lot of dudes I know from Philly, they be acting like we the ones with the rats.
Nah,
No.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they be moving out there, yeah. Yeah.
That junk was the size of a kitten.
Yeah, right.
A kitten?
No, it was a full-grown cat, motherfucker. Was.
Yeah, a little baby squirrel. Shit was
For
big as hell.
For real. It's crazy.
Now, you recently released, the hit single, Let You Go. What's behind that?
Let You Go was written for me. But that is, obviously when if somebody was to write a song for me, like even my sister, she goes, I know if I write a song for you, you're going to switch it up in your way.
Yeah.
Because the flow, I have to make sure it sounds like something Jules would do. Hidden Julez, too much smoke. Yeah, it's you. Wow. Let You Go is a song about losing somebody, but it's hard for you to let that person go.
Yeah.
Whether, it's a relationship or, a loss. The music video is really behind the Black Lives Matter Act.
Yeah.
Because it was about...
police brutality, right?
Yeah, the police brutality. Losing a husband or whatever, and just, trying to go about life, but really, really in tune and like devoted to that person, and you can't take it no matter what. You can't move on because, you just can't let that person go.
Yeah.
But it's really, I love that song. I love that song. Like, it shows my versatility there. Because I go from singing to rapping, you know, I throw the little bridge in, how I do it, but.
Bridge is a must.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you like it. Let's get into it.
Ooh.
Check it out.
Let's do this.
Damn, man.
It's straight from the heart for me, and I still give you all of me. You are a part of me. Without your love, it's hard to breathe. Still won't let you go. Still won't let you go. Still won't let you go. Been around the world and still ain't found the one that treats me like you do. 100 million prayers in 20,000 years can never compare to you. You got the swag that I like a lot. You could bench the world in one press and don't brag a lot. I like that. Sweet cologne and your mind's hot. You bite back. If the world be on my case, I know that you fight back. You might pack, and you be running through my mind all day. And I know you like track. I'ma have these diamonds frozen on you, ice pack. Get me on your team, I'll be your life hack. And I still give you all of me. You are a part of me. Without your love, it's hard to breathe. Still won't let you go. Still won't let you go. Still won't let you go. You're the baddest thing about it. And the only thing that can make me sing about it. Don't just be bad, but be about it. Be the palette. Take a hold of your life for me, promise you won't doubt it. I'ma take your soul and make sure you don't live without it. I'ma be a shining
Hold on, my
moment in
part
the
coming
midst
up.
of my list. I'ma make sure you know you the king, don't need no palace. Whipping round in foreign whips all the way in Paris. You can have my heart if you want to. Send me the Addy, I'ma come through, just us two.
Breaking news
We
out
ain't
of Brooklyn,
smoking
New
no
York,
blunt.
where 28-year-old Donovan Johnson was shot and killed by
Yeah,
police
yo.
officers.
It's a dope video too. You shot that in Coney Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of sound like the reporter. For a quick second, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. What?
Yeah, that's dope though.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what made you want to speak on police brutality?
It was a lot of ideas from everybody who was a part of the video.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh yeah, how about, we do it on, a girl who loses a guy that he got shot and this and that. They was like, oh, well, what about the police? I was like, ooh, let's do that. And then I got a couple of my other people to come in, somebody to play the police officers. And my dad is actually in that video.
Oh yeah.
My dad is one of the spectators. You see the old man with the cap on and the jacket. He's like this with the phone and shit. That's him. I got my best friend in the video. She's another one with the phone. You got my sister in there. There was a lot of people that are very, like, my circle was in that video.
Now that's dope though.
You know what
Everybody
I mean?
came out and supported.
Yeah, and everybody thinks that the person that got shot was black. He was actually Dominican.
Yeah.
As fuck. What? Like, I thought that he was black at first when I first had met him and stuff, and then he started speaking. I'm like, I see it now.
Yeah.
Or rather hear it.
Yeah.
But it was dope. It was dope. Everybody really came together. I got super sick from that video though.
Super sick from the video?
Like, I got such a bad, I think I had like, I don't know if it was ammonia. I felt like it. I felt like I was dying because I was out there and it was cold and it's by the beach.
Oh, yeah,
And I had
yeah.
if you look, I had the crop top on, the sweater on. We all came out there in coats, but I had to change like in the car for the different scenes and stuff like that because, I played off like that was our spot to chill.
Yeah.
And then, just everything happened at that spot and then I had to change because I'm there by myself now. So like, I'm changing in the car. The car's freezing, so I was just like, oh man. But it was all worth it.
Yeah.
It was definitely worth it.
Yeah, it came out dope, the end result.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like it. So you got a recent single, Unstoppable. Now what's behind that one?
Yeah. Unstoppable. That's the one that this one thought that was a throwaway.
Yeah.
That one. And
Seems
that
like a lot
song
of more throwaways.
pisses me off. We're not going to argue right now, okay? We're like a married couple, us two. But Unstoppable, I didn't even write that down. I got in front of the mic, and it was for my birthday event, as a matter of fact. It was for my birthday event, and the engineer that I used to talk to, he came out from Florida, and he was just like, I was like, hey, let's record something. Because I have all the equipment in my house. I record from home, or I'll do it with my sister. And he was like, okay, what do you want? He was like, you have a beat? I was like, MoBass sent me this. Let's try this. He was like, oh, this beat is dope. I was like, I know, I told him. He don't listen.
Yeah.
But, so.
My bad is damn that, yo. It won't go away.
I know they like sweet stuff, but calm down. Relax. No, either that or shit, and I know I don't smell like shit, so we're not gonna go that route. Those are the flies, not gnats.
Yeah.
That's like the sweet stuff. But no, Unstoppable was really like it was more like, let's just record. So I had recorded that 20 minutes before having to leave for the event. So it was like 20 minutes. All right, let's get ready now. You know what I mean? He had actually showed up, and I was like, yo, look, I just recorded this. And he was like, what the hell? Like, what?
Shocked the hell out.
Yeah. But I had got writer's block within like 10 minutes of it. And then the engineer, he had told me, he was like, all right, what you need to do is stop thinking so hard, relax, give yourself like a 10-minute break, and then get back to it. And that's what I did. And I was just like, cause we unstoppable, you know, and it happened, and I just recorded it. I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
And then there was certain parts, and I was just like, I want to make it different. I want to make it fast. I want the bridge to sound different than how the hook sounds, you know? And a lot of people who heard it, they're just like, yo, Julez, this is it. They're like, what made you think of this song? I was like, I mean, I overcame what I thought I was going to die from. You know what I mean? So, and that night is when I announced that I had beat it, you know, because nobody even knew I had it.
Yeah.
So,
But me.
What?
I said, but me.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, he knew everything. I shared I shared everything with him because out of a lot of people that I worked with, I can honestly say he's loyal.
Yeah.
As fuck, and he knows firsthand. I think he knows when I'm having a bad day. It's weird. It's like some telepathy thing. This motherfucker will call me.
Yeah, you good?
Weird, yeah.
And he'll be like, and it's weird. I'm like, he'll be like, Julesy, what's going on? Because that's what he calls me, Julesy. You know, nobody else calls me that but him. And I'm like, I want to fuck somebody up right now. Like, I'm in a bad mood.
I can tell when she answered the phone. So.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I tell him, I'm like, yo, I'm fucking, like, I don't cry in front of nobody. Not trying to say I'm a tough person. I'm not. Everybody.
She's soft.
Whatever. You are too, motherfucker. So, but, you know, I've actually shed tears around him, and he was there. Like, I've wanted to quit.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, why am I doing this? You know, do I really have a purpose? And to me, you know, I think that, you know, I feel like it's not enough. And then I kind of look at certain people. I'm like, yeah, but they're at this level and this. And then I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about? You're starting to compare your work. And that's where I fuck up. You know, I'm like, you took 2 years, 3 years. They're at 10. You know, and a big problem that I have with myself, I don't give myself enough credit. You know, and I think that's where Kane came in. It's like, yo, you need to boost that confidence a little bit more. You know, because like I never felt like I was enough for anything.
Yeah.
For music, for a guy, you know, I felt like I always had to cater in order to feel accepted. And now that's why like a lot of men will see me as a cocky bitch, but no, I just have standards because I deserve it.
Yeah.
You know, but Unstoppable is a song that, you know, it's just no matter what you go through, yeah, you're gonna have days where you just want to give it all away, you know, give it up, but you can't stop. And that's when I just look down at this and I just be like, you remember what he told you, just keep going. Yeah. You know, and that's where Unstoppable came from.
All right, bet. I'm about to put it on. Let me see the beat you was about to throw away.
Yeah, check this shit out. No matter how hard they pull you back, better run forward. Just keep pushing. Wildin'. Ain't no giving up over here.
Yeah. He's bugging.
Switches.
He's bugging.
Julez with another one. They try to say I can't do it. Straight moving silence, I proved it. Can't stop a soldier like a bomb. You had a chance, but you blew it. Don't show the love when you see I'm up. Always motivated, never hide and tuck. Can't fold the depression, never feeling stuck. Hustle hard just to make a buck. They can't tell you that you ain't blowing up. They trying to pull you down, but now you going up. Start to finish, people wanna see you fall, but we gon' show them that we gonna do it all. Yeah, we unstoppable, doing impossible. Yeah, we gon' make it time to reach the stars. Let's show the haters that we going far. Yeah, we unstoppable, doing impossible. Yeah, we gon' make it time to reach the stars. Let's show the haters that we going no far. Sickness, no matter fake. Don't let these people try to pull your faith. Show your strength no matter what it takes. Even through the pains and even through the aches. It's okay to fall, but just get back up. I'm on my book, it's never giving up. Shine to the most high, praising up. We're here together to lift you up. Don't do it. Don't let yourself go down. Don't do it. Don't ever reach the ground. Go through it. Hey. Keep going, reaching the stars. Yeah, we're gonna go far. Yeah, yeah, we unstoppable. Time to reach the stars. Let's show the haters that we going far. Yeah, we unstoppable, doing impossible. Yeah, we gon' make it time to reach the stars. Let's show the haters that we going far. Yeah, we going far.
Yeah, you was bugging.
We going far.
She gonna throw that beat away.
Really brought that record to life, though.
Yeah, she did it justice.
Like,
I mean, one thing that even like another producer that I work with, I met him in California. His name is King Johannes, and he's dope. He actually does a lot of beats for celebrities as well. So shout out Johannes. But he told me, he's like, you know, I know if you're gonna go crazy on this beat if I give you this beat, because you kind of put your voice, you make your voice, you know, a part of the beat.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain parts of like beats and songs that if you take all my vocals out and just listen to the track itself with just the little ad libs, you'll be like, oh shit, I thought that was a part of the beat. That's your voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I kind of do stuff like that. So that's why I'm like, wait a minute, you gotta chill. Show me, like he pissed me off recently again.
You stay pissing her off.
Stay pissing me off because
somebody gotta do it.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta do it.
Listen, I got enough with the kids, all right? We can't add a grown-ass man into this shit. So he sent me a bunch of the stuff that he has, and we're on the phone.
Yeah.
As I'm listening to it, I'm like, I should punch you in your face. Like, what? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
There's stuff that I have in the works right now. Because he recently sent me this. I'm like, yo, this is what I needed. This is what I need. You're listening. You're listening.
No, so the crazy thing is, like she said, we talk on the phone a lot. And she tell me what's going on in life. And 9 times out of 10, especially if I got time, I'm already on the next record for her.
Yeah.
She don't even know it. So like when I be sending her stuff, I have a folder with her name on it. And it's just stuff, you know, I wait till she finish some of the others before. I don't like to just send out a bunch of music, send out a bunch of men to be sitting. I want it to be fresh for them. So like I'll send them maybe like 2 weeks later after she come up with another, like, oh, this shit fucking killing me. I'm like, oh yeah, I got something ready for her.
Yeah,
and then she hit me back like 2 days, within a day. Like I sent her one 2 days ago and she like, nah, I'm about to start working on this and I'm gonna throw this to the side. By the time the end of the night was over, she like, I already started the next one that you sent me today. So I feel like when you're a producer and you work with an artist as such, like so frequently and so closely, it's almost like we become the therapist type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So like she's sitting on a stretched out chair on the phone with me, talking, and as she's doing that, that's information for me on how to build the records for her. You know what I'm saying? The atmosphere to build so that she just can have a safe place to just let everything out. And I think that we got something really, really good going on.
Yeah.
It's only, like she said, it's only been 2 years for her, but I think we've been really working close for like just the last year, like straightforward, just me and her.
Yeah.
And like we've been coming up with some very, very good records. And I'm excited for what's to come.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, you nice, son. You nice.
Can you put out what's coming next?
We got like 3 or 4 ready.
I know, right?
Now. Like,
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, which one?
We ready to drop.
Which one? No, we work hand in hand, and What I respect about MoBass is that I don't have to lie to him. You know what I mean? I have to, and he knows I won't. He knows I won't lie.
Yeah.
Like if there's something like,
I
that's
appreciate
not
that
it.
though, because a lot of people don't do that with me. Like,
Yeah.
I would rather you be like, nah, go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? Start over, or like adjust it. She was like, this too loud. Turn that down. Turn that up. I can't hear this. I need to hear that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I like that. I
Yeah.
really, honestly, rather produce with the, artist in the same room with me. But since technology and COVID and all that stuff, everybody has got accustomed to like just flying out beats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
we did that.
Yeah,
we did that for Ungrateful. Like there was a beat that he had sent me, and he was, and it was a personal problem of his, and
I hate it.
and he was just like and he didn't even know that I wrote this song to that beat. I guess how he was feeling, he made the beat, right? And I was supposed to go to Jersey, but I was sick. I think I had COVID. And I told him, I was like, I can't make it. He goes, cool, I'm coming over. I said, all right, you didn't just hear what I said. I have COVID. You're going to catch it. Like, what? So he's like, it's okay, I'm coming over.
I'm masked up.
So then he fucking came over, and I'm over here like,
Yeah.
You stay at 6 feet, I stay mine. We good.
and he came and he brought my favorite instrument. He brought his bass guitar. That's my baby right there.
Oh, you play the bass too?
Oh, he's my bass player.
I play
this
live
guy.
instruments.
Yeah, so he's so fucking talented. It's unreal. And I feel like he deserves that credit to be known because, a lot of people don't give the producers credit.
Yeah.
You don't understand. Hits are made because of them.
Appreciate that.
Because you'll spit a rap. I'll spit a rap right here, and it's going to sound good. You'll be like, okay, yeah, that sounds great. But if I have a track behind it and you hear everything like how it really pushes the track out, you're going to be like, yo, that beat is dope.
Yeah.
I
They
feel
don't
the
give
same way
two
about
fucks
vocals
about-
though. Like I'm the same way. Like I feel like she said that other one that was a throwaway, but it didn't come to life until she put that pen to the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I appreciate
I
it.
got a lot of records. I produce. I don't do anything else for a living. Like this is what I do. I've been
Yeah, I
doing
be telling
it.
him, like, I want to be just like you when I grow up.
I've
You
been
know?
doing this for a lot of years,
Yeah.
just strictly. So I know that the downs and the ups and all that stuff in between. But I know like certain things won't pop unless you have both the peanut butter and jelly and the marriage together with the bread. You know what I'm saying?
I love me some peanut butter and jelly. Yo, stop smoking,
That
bro.
mix too.
What? Yo,
That's
stop
a
at
good
like
hunger
Wendy's or
meal,
some
nigga.
shit.
What you
Chicken
talking
sandwich
about?
sound good.
That chain.
No, I got you after this. Watch. I got you.
All right, I'm coming back to what you said. What I was gonna say, Paru. What the fuck did you say before?
Nah. Oh. Nah. Paella.
Yeah, I knew it started with a P. Don't try to
Watch.
come at me.
Watch. Next time I had that paella already.
Yeah, but look, so that song, Ungrateful, came because he was telling, we vent to each other. We
Yeah.
can trust each other with our secrets because, that's where loyalty comes from.
Yeah.
And he was just going through it. He's like, I'm gonna send you some beats. So I guess how he was feeling, he kind of put into a beat. And he had came over or whatever, and he was showing me, he was like, I still want to fix it up or whatever. And then I was like, yo, I wish you could just put bass on that. He's like, I got her in the car. I was like, you got her in the car? What is it, Ruby?
That's right, Ruby.
So she in the car. I was like, you gonna bring her up? He's like, I got you. He came up with the fucking guitar, and then my daughter loves instruments. So my daughter was in the room observing. My daughter can make beats, by the way, and
Yes.
she's
A word?
and
She's
she
growing.
just turned 12.
She's gone. I'm about to sit down with her and get her.
Yeah, like
yeah,
she
yeah.
showed me some shit that I was like, she texted me while she was like, Mommy, I just did this on Band Lab, and I was at work showing everybody, look what my daughter
I don't
did.
even know what
Look
Band
what my-
Lab is.
she was like, look, I made this beat. I was like, I'm sending this out. And I sent it to Kane.
Yeah.
I sent it to him. I sent it to a lot of people. They're like, yo, she did that? I'm like, she did that.
You gonna rap over it?
I told her I want to do it.
Yeah.
I
That'd be dope.
told her I want to do it.
That'd be dope.
Like
yeah.
a beat, like, or I can possibly hand it over to him and he could
Yeah,
kind of
man,
merge it
I'm
into
saying.
something. Like that'll be dope. You know what I
I'm
mean?
already on it.
But
You already on?
surprise! Oh my God, my sister's boyfriend does that shit and he cracks me up because he goes surprise, surprise, like a really high pitched voice. But yeah, so once he got on there, he was like, I'm gonna put the bass in it, and then I was just listening to it. He was, and I just see him doing it, and I can't hear shit because he got the headphones on. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, and I'm all stuffed up and shit because I'm sick. But I'm
Yeah.
under the covers. He's on the chair, he got the computer by the bed, and he's just doing it. And when he comes out, he's like, Juicy, good thing you told me to throw the bass in there because hear how it sounds, boom. And then I was just like, yo, that shit is fire.
That
Like
joint's
what?
fire.
It like bass really makes a beat pop. And people don't
Emotion to
understand
music, I
that.
try to tell you.
People don't understand that. Like bass plays a big role in music, you know? But yeah, and then he told me about what's going on with him, whatever. And then I made the song Ungrateful, which that's gonna be on the album too.
Yeah, a lot of stuff we do together is like real life stories. Like
Yeah.
either emotion from the story.
Some of my shit I be talking my shit about like cause I don't be talking about popping pussy and shit. But like when I be, cause that's one thing I could say I'm proud to say, like even one of my songs, I like the Houdini remix, I put, you know, the only way I'm gonna get signed if I fuck everybody and shake my behind. You know what I mean? Because nowadays everybody gotta be like Ice Spice. Everybody gotta be ratchet like Sexy Red.
Yeah.
I was just telling Jay, I was like, yo, I'm gonna come out with this drill shit because everybody's asking me for it, you know, but I'm gonna put it my way. And I'm gonna make sure I let people know I'm doing this because it's a trend, but not because I wanna do it.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe me talking my shit, it'll happen. You never know.
Hey, man. Might
Put
be.
my parakeet on my shoulder while I do the video. That bitch is gonna be like
Ice
this.
Spice was 80 pounds with glasses. Nobody would be listening to her.
Yeah.
Nobody. If her hair wasn't orange, nobody would be listening.
All right, I gotta look different. What am I doing? What am I doing?
I'm not saying.
I gotta walk outside with a balloon butt.
Nah.
I
You
gotta,
good.
nah,
You
but just
good.
like a parody thing. I'm not talking about like on some real shit.
I'm just saying, like, for
Like,
what
oh,
she
I should
doing,
do
like.
that. You know what? I'm not even gonna give the idea out. I was gonna say
Hey,
something
hold
on him.
on to that. Hold on. I
We
let
gonna
see
talk
where you
about.
going. I see you
You know
going.
what I'm
Hold
talking
on.
about, right?
Yeah.
All right,
but
we gonna talk later.
if she wasn't shapely, you know, her parents wasn't what it is. She
And
don't
it
be-
took for
come
her to
on,
get in
bro.
the industry for her to actually get into a smaller
She's a
frame for her to
plant.
like. She is a plant.
She's an
obviously.
industry plant. She come from a bloodline that's
I'll
already,
come for
you
Ice
know,
Spice.
Look who her
Nah,
dad
that's
is.
nah. I'm not gonna do that. Lito.
No,
That's sad.
no.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Let her
I can't
be.
do that because she's not a rapper.
She okay. Well,
Nah, she.
what she consider herself to be then?
An industry plant.
I mean,
She's
she's
not a
not
rapper.
saying that, but yeah.
That nigga a munch.
She call you a fart. You a
Whatever the
fart.
fuck, I
You
can't-
rapping about you
Yeah,
being a
yeah,
fart.
I'm talking about you a
Come on.
fart. Like that's nasty. You a fart? You smell? Like
People are singing this shit everywhere, bro.
I don't even know the words to that song.
I don't know. All I know is the nigga fart. That's all I know. I don't know what the hell she
You
says
think
in
it
her
is
verse.
shit?
Yeah, I
That's
don't
what
know
it is. You
nothing
think it is
else, yeah.
shit? What is it?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're not even a fart.
You're not even a fart.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all
That's
that
it. I don't know nothing
catchphrase.
else.
That's
Yeah.
it. It's a catchphrase.
I get it.
call it
But
nursery
it's just
rhymes.
like that's funny. But nobody's on no Dr. Seuss shit. Like
Yeah.
that's what everybody want to do nowadays. Yeah.
Ringtone music. That's what I call it.
Not the ringtone music.
Every
Yeah, I haven't
time-
heard somebody with a ringtone in mad
every time
years.
somebody call
I've been
me
trying to get a
for-
ringtone on my iPhone. I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
I don't even know what to do anymore.
I don't think you
I
can.
don't know. I think you can, but
Can you?
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna hear me with my
Voice
music on
recording
there.
or something.
I'm gonna put my daughter's beat as my ringtone. I'll be dope.
Now, yo, you got like you got a little quick something to spit?
Something that everybody goes crazy for is that Quiet Storm shit that I did, because I did it without a curse in it.
Yeah.
So that's the one that goes, it's Hidden Julez. I'm peeking through the haze with the rhymes I hit hard.
Hold on. I want to see if you could spit it over this.
Let's see.
Hold on.
Flow over anything, son.
Can that go over?
You know what this is, right?
Oh,
You know who that is, right?
Oh, you know who? What?
Yeah,
Big Daddy
dang.
Kane.
You shouldn't have said nothing. Oh,
How wouldn't I know? He performs the shit.
Yeah.
say that you're embarrassed to me. Here we go.
It's Hidden Julez. I'm peeking through the haze with the rhymes I hit hard. I hit you. Listen, I'm not gonna look at y'all because I'm gonna start laughing.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring it back.
Nah, but like it's. I don't know if I could spit that with that.
Nah.
What you about to flow?
Peeking through the haze with the rhymes I hit hard. Yeah, I need something slow with that because I'm going hip hop. I actually did something to Smooth Operator,
Yeah.
but that's for something else. Hidden Julez.
Hidden Julez with another one.
I'm peeking through the haze with the rhymes I hit hard. I leave you in the daze. I'm the independent queen and I'm loving myself. I'm spitting fire bars and increasing my wealth. From the shadows I emerge like a phantom in the night. My flow is so cold, the chills will give you frostbite. I'm the voice of the unheard, the rebel in the streets. My lyrics penetrate is breaking through the concrete. It's crazy how the friends you thought were friends fade magically, but in all reality, the bone was dying tragically. Instead of crying, you have to come up with smart strategies. I'm reading body language better than moving anatomy. Painting pictures with my words, I'm the lyrical Picasso. Creating masterpiece and melodies is just a shako.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hard to do that shit over a different beat. When you're used to something that goes hard.
That was
like
hard
that.
though.
Yeah, but it's just like
That was hard though. You caught that.
You snapping.
Yeah, you caught that.
It's alright. It's alright.
Nah, you caught
I
that.
can't be around all that weed shit.
You know we had to throw Big Daddy Kane on here. You know what I'm saying? You know we had to throw him on.
That's my guy, man. He's cool. I like him. I actually want a song that I did with that I have his sample in it is called Temperature.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on my album too. That's the one that I'm trying to get him on.
It might happen. It might happen.
We gonna speak that into existence. I want to get Kane
yeah.
on that. Yo, Johannes, I know you watching this shit. Talk to my son Kane real quick. Be like, yo, you need to get on that second verse. I left that second verse open for a reason. For real. I left it open for a reason, and I have DJs fiending for that song.
Yeah.
Fiending. They're like, cause it's melodic. It's really melodic. So it's just like I'm going from like the rap to singing, and then it's just like high pitch, and it's just it's dope. It's pretty dope. But it has the sample warm it up.
That's about to go crazy. I know it's about to go crazy.
Cause people go crazy for that song.
Yeah.
Like my son pissed me the fuck off. Like 2 weeks ago, he woke me up at like 2:00 in the morning with his Switch, talking about, look, mommy, King is on Grand Theft Auto. And he calls him King. He doesn't call him Kane.
Yeah.
He's like, King is on Grand Theft Auto. Look, I'm like, if you don't get your ass to bed right now, I'm about to break this shit.
Yeah.
And it was warm it up. So that song, like, I chose a good one for a sample. So, but I asked him, I was like, would it be okay if you know, if I put that couple pieces of your song on the thing? He was like, go for it. So he's cool, man. He's mad cool.
Maybe he'll jump on that second verse. You never know. You left it open for a reason, like you said.
I left it open for a reason,
Speak
Kane.
into existence. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, it will. It will.
It'll happen.
Yeah, you know what? If anything, that's who I want on my track. I really.
Yeah.
Because like he's the one who opened my eyes to a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, traveling. He even told me, he was just like, you need to get out more. He did told me that. I was like, I know. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm trying. I was so used to being closed in. I'm trying. But he opened my eyes to a lot of shit. And me opening up as a person is one of them. You know, showing my personality. People always thought I was mean. I'm actually pretty cool, real cool. Like, I have fun.
Yeah, you're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, all right.
All right, I'm leaving. Fuck this podcast, not kidding.
Nah, but where can everybody follow you at, though?
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Hidden Julez, HIDDEN _Julez, JULEZ _. And my music is streaming on all platforms.
Yeah, same name?
Yep.
All right, bet.
Well, you just type in Hidden Julez. You could even Google me.
Yeah, Hidden Julez, that shit pops up. Ain't no other Hidden Julez.
Yeah, because he found out some shit. I'm over here like, how the hell did you know this?
Yeah.
Google's starting to say a lot of stuff. Like soon that Wikipedia is coming up too. Like I've been doing. Oh, also shout out to my PR Showtime, because he's been helping me get my press release out. A lot of the articles and stuff. So shout out to him.
Yeah. Your producer.
Yo.
Where can they follow you?
MoBass.
MoBass, the number 623.
Yeah.
Instagram, and you can follow Roy Rice Music Group, my production entertainment music page as well.
Word. You know, just like that, we out. But you know, we're about to do some rooftop shit real quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
You'll see.
Oh, God. I'm usually the one with the hidden surprises. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you ain't the only one hitting out this
I'm
month.
saying you ain't the only one with the hidden jewels out
what I'm
here.
saying?
That's talking about, he's talking about performance type shit. I know that.
Yeah, you know.
Good thing I dressed cute today. Not really Julesified. And I said it too. I was like, I'm not really Julesified. I just got my chain on, but
Sorry, yo, this.
I'm still fresh though. So
Good, yo, you fresh. Come on.
ready for war.
MoBass in your face, baby. You dig
Yeah.
me?